Warning! Warning! This is not supposed to be taken seriously. This is not actually my version of the untold story of Timothy. Again, warning, warning. This is not an official way of how I did the character's story, backstory, whatever. Please do not go ahead and assume that this is my interpretation of Timothy's dead past. I will tell you in a future story how this happened, or episode. Just for now, please remember this is not canon to my series. Okay, thank you. Now, enjoy the video. Heard Thomas got the other engines pretty good. I believe he got them with the story of Timothy the Ghost Engine. Timothy the Ghost Engine. Have any of you heard him? No. I thought so. Alright, engines, gather round for the story of Timothy the Ghost Train. It was far back when the island was first starting out. All they really had was just a little part of the railway. They were actually just doing the branch line that Thomas now runs on. But before then, that's all they had much of. They were also planning on building another track, the track that would lead to today's other railway. Anyway, at the time, there was only 3 engines who worked on the railway. A small diesel engine, a small tank engine, and a small American, I believe it was an American engine that was also made there. Here. Well, flashback time, I guess. There was hardly any work to do at all. But, rest assured, there was work. It managed to get done. Yes, the process of actually making this work was very hard. Then the engines got a surprise one day. A surprise that one day they did not know how to react. And yes, engines, the characters, most of them, I use in my story all here today. I'm just using them as reference because I do not know the engines back then. Oh, okay. Now then, engines. I realize you all have a lot of work to do. Oh wait, I forgot. There was a different controller, not such on that. This is what the old ones sound like. Alright, you 3 excuses for engines. You guys seem to be quote-unquote overworked. I know it's just you guys being a bunch of lazy bums, but the law is the law. The higher-ups told me that I need to afford another engine. An actual working engine. Whatever. So then, I will be arranging another engine to come to Sodul. That sound fair to you? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Excellent. I guess. That'll be a steam engine of all things. I see, sir. Well, I'll be happy to work with any engine. So will I. So will I. Alright, you filthy maggots. I'll go and see if the engine's here yet. On the day of the new engine's arrival. Oh man, this is gonna be great. We're gonna have a new engine. And it's an engine that can actually do the work that we were, quote, built to do. Finally, somebody got through that man's thick head. About time. Well, I heard it's a steam engine, and I know a bunch of steam engines that are very kind. Huh. Good on you, Diesel. I gotta say, you're quite nice to steam engines. Yeah, and I doubt that'll ever change. Alright, shut up, the bunch of you. Here he is. Meet Timothy, the number 0. Yeah, wait, what? Number 0? What the heck? That does say 0. Hi, everyone. My name's Timothy. It's nice to meet you all. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Something wrong? No, we just... You have a number 0 on your side. Something wrong with it? No, it's just... We've never seen an engine with a number 0 on its side. Why do you have number 0? Alright, shut up, quiet. Hush. Now then, Timothy, I want you to get out of here with the other engines and stay in the sheds for the rest of the day. I've got things I want to do, and it's not running a railway. Oh, yes, sir. This engine is a troublemaker, you all. Watch out for him. Stink. Trash. Come on, don't listen to him. That guy's a jerk. Yeah, well, I wouldn't agree with you guys. That is, if I didn't have an encounter with him. We can talk about it, or talk all about it back at the sheds. Thanks, driver. You're welcome. Well, this engine is pretty decent. So, why do you hate the old controller, or at least dislike him? Well, you see, me and the old controller, we were always getting into scrabbles when I first met him, back on another railway. Guy was a jerk to me and everyone else. I see. Well, I guess, you wanna... Alright, shut up. Ugh. Now then, you. I'm ordering you to take a passenger train and see how good you are. They'll probably scrap you after the train ride. What? He got good reviews? Yes, sir. I mean, it's a good train. Oh, you know what? Whatever. I don't care. 3. Just 3. Just 3 months in. Timothy was a perfect working engine. He did everything on time. And he was a very good profit to the railway. Then this happened. Timothy, you've been causing too much trouble on this railway. You have run your trains late. Everyone says this is a bad railway because of their number 0 engine, and I cannot stand for that. Therefore, I order you to take a train tonight, and it will be your last train ever. You will be scrapped the day after. Yes, sir. That's what I thought. Now then, get out of my sight. Yes, sir. God, I'm glad that thing is gonna get rid of. Had to do it somehow. Honestly, this just seems like to be the best way. One night, there was a steam engine waiting at the platform. He was a small tank engine. About the same look as Thomas, one would say. Although his wheels were a dark black. Quick intermission. This is proof that I'm making fun of this because, seriously, no, they're not. I'm just making fun. So please don't think I'm taking this seriously. And he had beautiful silver paint. On his paint were a few stripes and the number 0 on his side tank. He was gonna go and take some humans home down to the docks. He was going to go around the circle, giant circle, and on the branch line. It was the day out with the Thomas operation to see if it would be a successful run. The driver called out to Timothy, "Full steam ahead, Timothy." Sure thing. It was a beautiful night. The air was cool. And the only sound was Timothy's wheels clicking and clacking along the tracks. But as they were approaching the first station, it happened. Timothy all of a sudden shot forward. He was supposed to stop to let off a few passengers and pick them up. But he didn't stop. "Timothy, where are you going?" This would mean that the operation was a fail. But that was not the worst of what it came. Great. Timothy, you stupid engine, you passed it up again. God, now, well, Timothy, where are you going? Timothy, stop! Timothy was going down the line very fast, towards the unfinished viaduct. Timothy was still puffing with all of his might, when ahead he saw the end of the line. There was a storm last night, and it caused the rusty old rails that connected the buffers with the track to snap and be extremely loose, causing any engine to easily push the buffers out the way. This is when it happened. "Timothy, stop! You will kill us all." But that would not be the worst thing that happened during that train ride. "I must send you all to the graveyard. Moo ha 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 ha." The driver and fireman tried to jump out of the doors, but all of a sudden the doors remained shut. It's like something was keeping the doors from opening. What is this? "Dude, we're gonna die. I know." The guard tried to pull on the emergency brake, which did absolutely nothing. The passengers also attempted to stop the train, but it too obviously proved to be nothing. And then Timothy's final words were said. "Have fun in the underworld with me." When the men finally got to the scene of the crime, they pulled up the remains of Timothy, only to see the only parts of Timothy's charred, mangled body that was even left amongst the pile of wreckage that was laid as Timothy's body. the coaches, and the millions of corpse was Timothy's two tanks and Timothy's back lamp. The three things remain on that Muffle Mountain to this day. Muffle Mountain, since that day, was forbidden to ever be walked on again. However, Timothy was still found to very much indeed be alive, but not in an average sense. One day, a small engine had found itself on Muffle Mountain. It was doing something illegal. It was making fun of Timothy's death by climbing onto Muffle Mountain. Ha! All the engines are gonna think I'm so cool when I get back. I mean, who else has the absolute train guts to come up here? And all the guys in my work can finally stop being so annoying about things. Just then, the engine looked and saw in horror Timothy's ghost looking at him with dagger eyes. What is that thing? It slowly crept up to him. Ah! No! Don't kill me, please! But as Timothy's ghost was about to grab hold of the engine, he vanished without a trace. The engine was so scared, he turned around and darted off of Muffle Mountain. No! To this day, the engine has never once mentioned that encounter. I wouldn't either if I witnessed something like that. Would you? Whoa! That was sick! That was quite a good ghost story, Victor. Thank you. I actually gotta say something here. Let me take a look. Why did you use Josh, Diesel, Sir Handel, and Stephanie's characters? Well, remember, I don't actually remember what any of the characters look like. Back in the day, I was, never around them at the time. In fact, I don't even know if this ghost story is true. Oh, that makes sense. No, I don't think about that, or I don't think about it that way. But that is a very interesting way to put it. Who knows? Engines. Maybe Timothy's ghost will come after you. Okay, Victor, you've been drinking some bad water, I can tell, because there's no such thing as a ghost train. And even if there was, there would no such thing as Timothy. Something like that, there's just too many plot holes. Don't say I didn't warn you. Later that evening, hope I said that right, Dexter was returning to home after traveling to the other railway to drop off some cars and supplies. He was still thinking about Victor's story. All this ghost malarkey. There's no such thing as Timothy the Ghost Engine. I mean, sure, there are ghosts. After all, it did get snatched by a shadow. But, like, that's just not possible. There's too many things. Like, how would this railway still be running if a lot of loved ones were lost? That means the railway would have to have been sued. And clearly nobody knows what they're talking about. Drake was due to take an unexpected train that caused him to be very angry. He heard a whistle. Oh, what is that? Seriously, I can't have no funny business. Whoever you are, just come on. Just pass by so I can go find these coaches already. Ah, it's Timothy! And Dexter ran as fast as he could. Drake, whatever. All the way from one side, all the way back to the other railway. No, he's real. And to this day, Drake has never once mentioned his encounter with the, quote, Timothy. Until one day... Oh no. Ah! No! Don't kill or take or eat me! Ah! Hey! Huh? What's all the screaming, shouting, and yelling? Thomas! What are you wearing? What? What are you wearing right now? Oh, you mean my costume? Yeah, I got a train costume as Timothy. What do you think? Do you have a mask? Truth or lie? Truth or lie? Lie. Okay. No, I don't have a mask. That'd be cool though. I might add that to my design. Do me a favor. Don't. Oh. Okay. So long, dude. Bye, Thomas. He said he didn't have a mask. Wait a minute. Thomas, get back here right now. You do have a mask, don't you? Later, Drake. I know you don't. Come back here. Ah!